Hello, lovies. I'm hoping this works. I haven't done a do live in so long, so I'm hoping it's like still legit a thing. It makes me nervous now. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna let Jack know I'm on. Let's see if everything is working. Make sure people can see me. Ooh, I'm up close and personal today. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna back up a little bit. Hello, lovies! If you are on the live version of this live, which means the little red live button is here, and this number, drop a hey below. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Jack is here. Okay, hold on, Jack. Hold on. Hold it. Hold on. I don't know if this is gonna work, you guys. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, right there. Guest requests right here. Allow your viewers to request to join you as a guest. Let me see if I can get you on, Jack. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, Jack, they put a few different steps in there, but I think I did it. I just requested you, love. Hello, Mitzi. Hello, Marissa. How come you don't go live and share? I go live 3 to 4 times a week. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, girl? I go live on my business page. If you're not following me over there, girl, you're missing out on all the things. All the things. Hello, Jill. Hello. Who else? Robin, Lisa, Sherry, Skylin. Jack, did you get the invite? Sorry, guys, if I'm shaking you. Did you get the invite or do I have to do it again? It adds like 10 steps in there for me to invite you. Hello, everybody. For real, share. For real. Legit. Sorry, girl. Go follow me at the Johanna White. It's my business page, lovey. That's where all the good stuff is. Hey, Ash. It's been a while since I've been able to watch one of your lives. Hello, Familia. Hello, Allison, lovey. Welcome back. Hello, Julie. Hello, Emily, love. Emily, I was just going to message you. Still working on that thing. Christina, these are in the boutique right now, but only in my boho soul boxes. Aren't they freaking adorable? I have 3 different colors, and they're limited and exclusive. Thank you, Julie. Share, I will. I'm just waiting for Jack to see if he can get on. Hello, Lisa. Hello. Debbie, I don't know what's going on over there. Hello, Kaylee. Hello, Gemma. Hold on, let me see if he's doing all right. Can you get on? Otherwise, I can do it a different way too. Can you get on? Jack, where you at? Jack, where you at? Hold on, guys. You guys, if it's not alive with Jack and Joe, if there's not technical difficulties. Hello, Brittany. What's up? Jack, where are you? Let me try this again. Oh, wait. Did he just comment? Trying. Hold on. Hold up. I'm going to try one other thing. Jack, can you request to get on my live with me? Hold on. Thank you, Katie. Okay, I opened it up. To request to join. Hello, Stacy Lynn. Jack, there we are. Bring them on camera. Bada bing, bada freaking boom. Hold on. Why can't I do it? Sorry, guys, if you can see up my nose. I can wave. I want... There we go! We did it!
We're here, girl. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I need to back up. I feel like I'm on Zoom mode here. What is happening? Hold up.
Really for you.
Let the baby phone pop for a second. Boom. Okay. All right, guys. So I was waiting for Jack to get on here, but you guys, if you are on here, if you love us, if you find value in anything we speak about today, please make sure to share this video. I know we always do like fun little share things. So we didn't talk before this because that's just what we do. We're just very impromptu peeps, okay? Jack, do you want to do what we kind of did last time where we offered our services like a free mastermind? We can do it together. We can do 2 separate ones.
I'm down. Whatever you want, girl. Let's do this. Let's serve the people. Where is my camera? There's my camera.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Right. I'm just sharing to my Facebook wall real quick because, you know, show business. The show must go on.
The show must go on. Thank you, lovies. If you share, please comment that you shared so we know. And then we will be giving away some of our services for free to you, one-on-one. And we can decide
Actually,
how many shares we get.
You know what, Joe?
What?
Anybody who shares, we're gonna put them in a private giveaway box, and then we will do a one-on-one table tipping session with them because I've been doing table tippings.
Okay.
So that's only for people who share, though. I'm not giving table tipping away for free to anybody, not these days.
Okay, I'm moving up. Sorry, somebody said I sounded weird backwards. So I'm up. I'm going to be up here, okay? I hope you guys are all right with that. But yes, I love that. So if you heard Jack, please just share. Somebody going to win something, and it's going to be real good.
And we'll throw in a Just Jack chat made by yours truly.
I love you.
I did. I make these. This is actually my first product that I ever sold myself.
And you still got it, and it's still.
And it's my best seller, girl. Hello. When we create, darling.
All right, you guys. So welcome, everybody. I'm 6 months along, Catherine, but I'm going to try to keep it. We're going to try to keep it. Let's keep it in check. Okay. So stepping into divine order. So you have the Johanna White live with the Just Jack. Make sure you guys to hit the share button and love and like and comment, ask questions, do all the things. But we are here to speak life into you, stepping into divine order. I went live on Monday. For you that missed it, I do Mindfulness Mondays on my business page. And I was speaking about purpose and gratitude and love and well-being and how they all kind of come together. And I was getting several questions from you guys. How do you figure out your purpose? And Jack's like, yeah, let's go live about it. So here we are. So Jack, do you want to start? This is very prompt, you guys. They're fun.
Yeah. Let's start because we've done lives before. By the way, if you guys haven't watched our lives, we have your live uploaded on our YouTube channel. Do you have YouTube yet, Joe?
I do, and I've been uploading all my videos over there.
So follow us on YouTube at Just Jack, and
it's just Johanna White. It's very easy. Johanna White on YouTube.
On all platforms. Thank you very much. JustJack.com on all platforms. So we talked about like how we first met each other, and we talked about, you know, you were always really good at business when I first met you in the first place. Let's talk more about the expansion and how you know your life's purpose when it reveals itself to you.
Oh, you guys, one thing you're going to figure out real quick with watching us live, because it's very impromptu, Jack really likes to put me on the spot. And he makes me very uncomfortable, and I'm sweating bullets over here. And it's okay, because if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing, and you're not serving your purpose, okay? So I actually really like that question because I feel like, and maybe some of you guys can relate to this, especially a lot of women that follow me I know can relate to this, is we go on with our lives, we have things come up, things happen, you know, we go through trauma, we go through bullshit, right? And the media, our families, society in general plays a huge role into how we feel about ourselves, how we think about ourselves, our worthiness levels. You know, what is our purpose? You know, sometimes it gets manipulated into something that's for somebody else, not even ours. Then we get married, and that, you know, that can help or not help, but almost turn us the wrong direction if it's the wrong marriage, right? And then we have children, and we spend all this time feeding love and life to these people that we forget about ourselves. And we lose ourselves in the process of being a mom and being
an amazing wife, or failing at all of them, whatever it is, right? And with me coming into my business 4.5 years ago, it was a stepping stone to my greatness. Did it create my greatness right away? Absolutely not. But you guys, it was so out of my realm. It was so out of the norm for me. I wasn't a big makeup person, but that was my stepping stone of getting out of my comfort zone, doing something I wasn't comfortable with at all. That it was the unknown. It was scary, you guys. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I told myself, you know what? I'm just going to try it. What's the worst that can happen? And what happens when you start doing things that you're not comfortable with is it going in and out? Hold on. I'm going to stuff up. I'm hoping the replay is okay. But as you go on your process and on your journey, things come into play, people come into your life, situations, circumstances, and there are opportunities for you guys to grow and to become better. And what happened with me is I would get opportunity after opportunity. Jack ended up coming into my life at a point that I needed him, that I didn't even know how badly I needed him. Help and his guidance and just his light in my life. And maybe you're gonna find somebody in your life that way, or a job or opportunity or career, that kind of transform you into a better version of yourself. You know, they feed you with something that you were missing, that you didn't even know you were missing. But you would have never found that person, never found that light. You'd have never found that evolution within yourself and that transformation if you didn't initially make that uncomfortable decision, right? So that was the stepping stone to me finding my purpose. Did I know my purpose back then? Absolutely not. Did I know my purpose when I met Jack? Absolutely not. But there were little things that came in where I felt like I was finding it more and more and more. And then Jack was the person that went like this, right off the edge. He didn't even give me a second. It was legitimately, anybody see the movie 300? Jack was, this is Sparta, and he kicks that guy in the hole. Yeah, that's what Jack did to Joe's life. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't know if Jack remembers this, but do you remember how much I bucked you in the beginning? Like, I was very business savvy in some aspects, but a lot of it I was so in my ways, set in my ways of doing things. And you were like, well, I never thought about this. Well, you got this? And then you started opening me up a little bit more to even spirituality and a belief system. And I'm like, no, 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 no. You gone too far. Yeah. Queen, take a step back. You gone too far. And you still were there for me. You didn't give up on me. You let me find my way. But because you put that little thing in my ear, it made me think a little bit. And then you kept doing it, and you kept doing it, and little things, like you knew where you were going to push me over the edge, but you just kept doing it. And it evolved into me really finding my purpose, that I really had a voice, that I was more than makeup, that I was more than hair, that I was more than beauty, that I was put here to share my story, to be my authentic self through and through, to live out my purpose. And share that with you guys. And without sharing that, my voice wouldn't have gotten as loud as it is right now, because you can't silence me. Whereas before, I would have questioned it a little bit, you know? And so it's being inquisitive and getting outside of your comfort zone and asking yourself questions about yourself. What lights my soul on fire? What makes my heart sing? You know, put things on lists, put it on paper. What inspires you in your life? It can be people, it can be things, it can be songs. Everything in our life resonates with us for a certain reason. All your senses are a huge part of the universe and energy. And it's huge in you finding what you truly love. I don't know. Like I feel like senses are so important. That's why certain songs make us feel a certain smells make us trigger us a certain way. Oh, that was long.
All right. So let's backtrack. All right. No disclaimers, but a disclaimer. Joe and I are used to just talking into the camera with nobody else on the other side and just babbling and babbling and babbling and babbling. So take the meat and leave the bone. I'll say that. Take what you want and leave the rest. We're going to babble. We're going to go off on tangents. It's going to happen. We're going to cut in and out because of Wi-Fi and all that fun stuff. But pay attention to the meat that she's giving out, because we drop little golden nuggets that you can just put in your purse and use them for a time later. So really going back into it, I love that you said people will manipulate what they think your truth is, or what they think you should be doing. And what I noticed about you, Joe, is that you've always stepped more and more and more into divine order. Divine order means that we live in a perfect universe. A universe means one song. We're all singing this perfect song. And some people, they're off tune. They need a tune up. Some people, they're singing a whole different lyric. They're not in the same melody with us. But when you're in divine order, your instrument's tuned up, you know the chorus, you know the lyric, you know the melody, you're in it. And I feel like since I've known you, you were already in it. You were already singing your song, and you were already like, right? And then what happened was you step more and more into that song, and now you have a solo. And she ain't just clearing her throat no more. She is singing. And the more you sang and the more you step more and more into it, the more we feel that as an audience. The more we're kind of like in the audience going, yes, girl, she hit that note. She got it. She belted it out, right?
Yep.
But it's because of those uneasy places that the uneasy questions that we would ask, the uneasy conversations that we would have with you, that really I noticed you were able to grow through those uneasy conversations. You gain strength by battling a stronger opponent. And I was kind of that opponent in the ring, kind of like smacking you around and saying, huh, hit me, hit me, go ahead, hit me. I'm not scared of you. So let's talk about your boutique.
Okay.
When that came in, let's talk about where you were and what that actually looked like to where you were about to go.
Oh, okay. So I started my boutique about a year ago in last July. So a year ago. So it'll be my year anniversary. And it was a little uncomfortable, you guys. It was crazy because even Jack was thrown by it. He's like, wait, what? You're doing a boutique? What? Have we talked about this? And I'm like, no. It's been something that I've thought about, and it never came to fruition. It wasn't the time. It just wasn't the time yet. And what happened, you guys, is I told Jack, I was like, I swear to you, overnight, God spoke to me and said, what are you waiting for? What do you need to see or feel, or where do you to be able to open a boutique? And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, geez, ain't that right? Like, it's time. So the same week, you guys, I had the conversation the next day with my husband. I'm like, this has been on my mind, and we've always, pushed it off and pushed it off. I said, now is the time. We're doing this. And literally within the same week, it was like on a Saturday or Sunday, the same week I opened up my boutique. Like, it was boom, boom, boom. Like, when I have my mind set on something, it's happening. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's going in like fast mode. Like because then you question. If you wait too long, you keep questioning it. And I knew it was my time.
So time out. Before the boutique you never questioned. That was kind of like, I have the idea, let me bring it to life. Jack, this is what I'm doing. Stefan, this is what I'm doing. World, this is what I'm doing. What about the previous venture that you had taken? Did you question that?
I did question it for months, actually. And I think that's because, like I said earlier, when you're first initially going to start stepping into your purpose and stepping into your true self, that's when you question it the most. And I think because I took that initial step, it was so much easier. Like, the boutique just poof came in, and I didn't even think twice about it. Stephen quitting his job was poof, didn't even think about it. We're doing this. Like there was no question. But I think it was because I was already in that place of this is where my heart is. This is what makes me sing. This is what makes me feel good. This is my purpose right here. And there was no more questions anymore. And I was 100% true to who I am and knew what I needed and wanted in my life. And I didn't question it anymore.
Yeah, because we saw you already shining, and then as you weren't babies, you weren't tiptoeing anymore. If one of my leaders told me, if you're just toe dipping, are you really learning how to swim? You were kind of like in the pool in the deep end already, doing backstrokes, right? In the deep end, and then you went all the way down deep into the abyss, got the idea, came out like a little mermaid, right? And you just became part of our world.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody barely stepping into their life's purpose, into divine order?
To stop questioning yourself and just do it. Because I'm like legit, stop questioning yourself and just freaking do it. Because you're just holding yourself back. And all you're doing is you're going to cause regret, you're going to cause guilt, and you're wasting your time. You're wasting a precious lifetime that the universe, God, whatever you believe in, put here. You're wasting it. I always say that, like, when people don't live out their purpose or speak their truth or become their authentic selves, you have wasted an organism that was put here to serve a purpose. So just do the damn thing. Like, stop questioning yourself. Like, I want to slap some people out there who are watching this, who catch the replay, who are watching right now and are questioning themselves. Are you pretty? Are you good enough? Are you worthy enough? Can I do this? Stop questioning it. You're thinking about it for a reason. It is a thought in your brain for a reason. It is put there for a purpose. And if you have to keep thinking about it, it's time. It's time.
Yeah,
Stop thinking, just do. Figure it out later.
Diane Hockman one time. If you guys aren't following Diane Hockman, go follow Diane Hockman. But Diane Hockman made us one time. She made us write down on a piece of paper, and I would strongly encourage you guys to do this as well. Why not me? Why not me? Like, why not? Why not? Am I really going to stay small because I'm scared of that person over there who wouldn't give a damn about me anyways? That person over there who probably secretly doesn't even like me, doesn't even care about my well-being. That person over there who hasn't talked to me in years. Why not me? Why am I not stepping into it? And Eartha Kitt said, Eartha Kitt was the daughter of a slave owner. So her dad was white, her mom was a slave, she was black, and no one wanted the yellow baby. No one wanted her. The white people didn't want her because she was yellow, the black, and the black people didn't want her because she was too light. And so what she said was, she said, I'm grateful for the audience because the audience adopted me. And there are so many people out there that you don't even know, that don't even, Joe's met me, but that's not fair. There are so many people out there that have never met me or Joe, and they just think we're the best thing since sliced bread. They just think that we're the bee's knees. Why? Because we stepped into our purpose. We said, here I am, send me, I'll go. And we started serving. Let's talk about service to the world. Because taking the call and saying, okay, here I go, that's one thing. But actually doing it and showing up in service, that's a whole different Bible study. I'm going to have Sunday school. I remember the girls are like, let's do Sunday school with Joe. What does service to the people look like for you?
For me, so it goes with what I said earlier, with when you start getting in your comfort zone, start finding out your purpose a little bit, you start realizing how important your voice is to other people. And when you figure that out and you figure out how you can serve, to build your purpose and to feed your purpose and to feed your truth, your vibration levels in the universe. Like I always, like, anybody who followed me, you know, I preach through and through. It's literally the law of physics. It is Newton. I mean, go read what Newton says. For every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. And that goes in anything in the world, like whether it's a physical being or an energy being. It is any action has an equal or opposite reaction. So if you feed positivity, if you speak your truth, and if you're serving at your highest level and capacity, that vibration level just continues to raise, and that's what you're going to get more of. And I always say, when I start serving at a higher level, even now doing things quick, more good comes into my life, more opportunities come into my life, more money comes into my life. And it doesn't have to be money, but for me, like I want to live a good life. I like bougie things. I want my kids to be good. I want to be good. I want to help others have that life with me. I don't want that alone, you know? And when I start feeding and serving the way that I'm supposed to be serving, and everything, do you know, you guys, when you feel like everything is falling into place, right? Do you notice two things in your life? You wake up and you're already late. You maybe woke up with a headache. Your coffee gets spilled on the floor. You're at every stoplight on your way to work. You know, Joe Schmo cut you off on the interstate and you're all pissed off. And it's a domino effect, right? Because you're feeding that negative energy. You're feeding that up. So think about it on an opposite spectrum, right? If you wake up with gratitude, if you wake up for gratefulness for the sun and the light and being able to walk and stand up from your bed and being able to wear makeup and put new fresh clothes on that are clean, because there's not a lot of people out here that can wear clean clothes and have even a roof over their head. A little bit more. You start feeding the love, feeding the light, and then your vibration levels, and it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes up, and more good starts coming. So you can go two opposite ways, right? So for me, when I start serving at the capacity I'm meant to be serving at, which for me is my voice, more good comes to me. Yeah, I don't know. Was that a good answer?
Yeah. Well, even when you do wake up with a headache, and even when Joe Schmo does cut you off on the highway, and even when you do drop your coffee all over the place, when you wake up with gratitude, your whole day, no matter what comes against you, it doesn't faze you. You're unfazed because you lose yourself. You find yourself by losing yourself in the service of others. And I think that when we serve people, what happens is we're content with that. That's all we need to do. Oh, I have a headache. Well, you know what? At least I'm serving somebody. I remember when the baby, like when my nephew died, um, I, my work was my saving grace because I all it took was one phone call and I shifted my energy. I shifted it. All it took was one talk with somebody serving when you speak good fortune into others, you speak good fortune into yourself. And so that became a domino effect. And no matter how sucky it is to be in this world, especially right now, we're in 2020, folks, we're in quarantine, shit's going down. No matter what's going on, when you serve, you are served. Does that make sense?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, 100%. I almost put those two things together.
Let me give you what's on my plate. Now, let's talk about service too, because who was it? Johanna Van Zant said, well, I say, I dig from a well that never runs dry. So because I dig from that well that never runs dry, my cup runneth over. And Iyanla Van Zant said, whatever runneth over, that's for you. You can have that. But what's inside that cup, that's for me. That's mine. And you cannot have that. And this is where the whole boundaries comes in, right? We don't create boundaries. Udoka Wana said this. We don't create boundaries to keep people out. We create boundaries to honor the God source within us. And I think that's so important to have boundaries when you are stepping into divine order, because once you step into divine order and you step into service, people like to take anything they can from you. Amber Ray even told me when I first met Amber Ray, she said, "Girl, people are so selfish. Humans are the most selfish things in this world. They will take everything you give them, give it to them, and put a price tag on it. No free. No free. And if you're stepping into that next level, raise your prices. You heard it here first. Do not be afraid to raise your prices. Have you raised your prices, Joe?
Yeah.
Is it expensive to work with you these days?
What? Depends on how much time you have. What do you know? My time is valuable. It's very precious. And, and I think as we grow more into our purpose and the more people we serve, you start to really realize how valuable you really are. And that's what I love about what you and I do. And no offense to people in corporate America, because we need corporate America jobs. I understand that. And some people that's how they need to serve. That's not how I need to serve. But I just felt like I was invaluable over there. Like I had no worth. I had no value. I was indispensable. I was dispensable. Right? I was dispensable. So they get rid of me at any time. I had no price. For me now, I find how much I'm worth, and I am going to put a price tag on it. And you're not just going to get my time for free, you know? I mean, little bits here and there. I'll help you. I'll serve you the way I'm supposed to serve you. But if you want me all day, every day, girlfriend, you'll be paying a pretty price tag for it. And I wanted to get something real quick. You were speaking my language before when you were talking about, we were talking about gratitude, um, death, and how you dived in or dove into your business, your work. That's something I hear a lot. Was even for me, like a lot of people don't know I go through a lot of stuff. Like I'm on my sixth infection with this pregnancy, you guys. I'm on pills again. Like it's nonstop stuff going on in my life. Like, and people don't know about it, you guys, because I'm not feeding that. That's not my focus. That's not helping me serve anybody. That's not helping me serve myself. That's not helping me serve the beautiful being I'm growing in my belly. It's not helping me serve you. And when I'm struggling in my life, whether it be in my marriage, whether it be in my me being a mom, me being a business owner, struggling with a death, a trauma of any sort, I will dive more into my business. You will see more in your more on your Facebook and on your Instagram because that makes me feel good. I know when I'm serving other people, that lights my soul on fire. And when you feed yourself good and love and gratitude, it'll help you heal. It really will. And a lot of people can't see that. And so I really want to open your guys. So I'm glad you brought that up because I really want people to be mindful of when they're going through things, what they're doing to themselves. Because a lot of times you're extending your struggle and you're creating suffering in your life where you don't need it. You know?
I love that. I love that you're extending your struggle, which you don't need to. You don't need to. The struggle is real, but the hustle is deep, honey. Get in there. Find out where you belong. Go dive right in. And the great thing, what me and you understand, is that all we have to do is ask. One of my favorite prayers, write this down. Help! Help now! Help! That's all I gotta say. I say help, and I close my eyes, and I watch it all unfold in front of me. And I ask questions later. Then I say, okay, well, now what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? By the way, if you're a business owner, especially on the online space, if you go to our website, justjack.com, we give free 15-minute strategy sessions. So, I mean, there's the help right there for you. Joe, you want to plug anything?
P.S. with that, you guys, I want you to know when Jack and I met, the first call I had with him was his I don't know if you do your masterminds yet. I don't know if they're free. You might have changed, you probably raised your prices too, boo. You know what I mean? Like that was my first call with him. It was a free call. And I could have just rejected it. And I did that like, it's free, whatever. And it changed my life, you guys. He will make you uncomfortable. And I say this with heart and love because I love Jack so freaking much, you guys. I have girls in my tribe in one of my businesses, and they're terrified. When they talk to me about it, I'm like, you don't want to work with him because he scares the living shit out of you because he digs so deep within your soul, he knows you better than you know yourself. And that is terrifying for a lot of people. So I'm just saying, if you want to work with Jack, you better just believe right now and just own up that, okay, he's going to help me. He's going to help me find my purpose and live the best version of me. I'm just saying.
She makes it sound like I'm a mean person.
No.
And I'm really not.
No. Life-changing for the best version of yourself. You want to live your best life? Get on a free call with Jack. I'm just saying. Okay.
Let me tell you this. One of my best friends said this. He said, you know that we can vibe on this level. You know it. You've seen it. You know us. Like you said, the reason I know people better than they know themselves probably is because I work with the soul. I don't work with the ego. Yep. I don't work with the character that you created, that you tell your preacher and the deacon and the therapist and your mama and your uncle and your following. I don't care who that person is. I care more about the soul. So I connect with the soul, and the soul shines bright, right? Especially as a psychic. We know everything you're trying to hide shines the brightest. That's what's scary. But what my friend said is, you see us at this level, and you will not accept anything less than from us. So you make us step it up. Now, I will say this. I don't make anyone do what they don't want to do, what they don't love to do, but I will question, are you doing this? Right? Your email list, Joe, how long have I been bothering you about that email list?
Since the day we met.
Since day one. Who gets Joe's emails? Who gets Joe's emails these days? I love Joe's emails. I'll get them at what you send them late because I burn them in that oil.
Yeah, I usually send them at between 11 and midnight. This week's I sent today. I was sent it a little bit late in the week, early in the day, but usually I'm up on Monday nights and I work late, you guys. I work late because that's when my soul is burning at its freaking biggest flame is at night. And that's when I serve the best. So I usually do it at night. And there's a lot of people on there. I've grown my email list by, gosh, I think 200 people in a month and a half.
Doesn't it work?
Yes.
It works.
I love my email list. There's so many freebies over there. You should go.
Okay.
And you guys can access all my goodness at thejohannawhite.com, including my free email list. You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah. And if you're a business owner, start building up that list. Especially the way Facebook is running right now. Let's go real into divine order. Okay?
Okay.
Systems are crumbling as we speak. It's all part of divine order. The earth is shifting into the age of Aquarius. A new age, a new dawn. It's not even a dawn anymore. It's a bright morning. It's a bright morning that we're in. And when you have an email list, Facebook can shut you down. Instagram can shut you down. YouTube kick your butt out. But when you have those people in your little black book, like Eric Worre teaches us, then you are able to communicate with them, write this down, until the fruit is ripe. And they'll always decide when they want to come, just like Joe decided she wanted to come work with me, right? I didn't have to bug her. I didn't have to say, oh my God, you're so amazing, Joe. I'd love to work with you. You'd be a rock star. She was already a rock star. She knew who she was. I knew who she was. She called me and she said, I'm ready to talk to you, Jack. What's up? I'm ready. All right. One more time, if you are watching live or the replay, go ahead and share down there and let us know that you shared, because we're going to put you in a special little giveaway. We're going to put your name in a giveaway, give a few things away to you. Make sure you sign up for Johanna Jean White's email list at
thejohannawhite.com.
and justjack.com's email list at justjack.com. Let's take some questions. Want to take some questions?
Sure.
Any questions?
Questions? I do want to read something while questions are popping up, so we're not just hanging out. I want to read something real quickly, and this is actually in my newsletter that I just sent out today. So this is just a little taste of what you can get. But I wanted to share this. So on Monday, I spoke about gratitude, love, well-being, all the good things. Then you guys came on here. You learned all the things that we're talking about now. In my email list, I put this on my email. Gratitude is a secret key to shift your awareness. Gratitude changes your relationship with life from an attitude of rejecting or defending to one of acceptance and appreciation. And research shows this involves emotions, perceptions, beliefs, and even our bodies. Because it has a positive effect even on ourselves, gratitude is a mechanism of holistic change. Unconditional love flows from a sense of wholeness and experience that all is well right here and right now. Just a little excerpt.
So that's what you send stuff like that out to your email list.
Mm-hmm.
And I send stuff like The Art of Stress-Free Productivity by David Allen. If you guys are building a YouTube, you can do not YouTube, an email list for those of you business owners. What you can do is you can give away other people's content, like a good YouTube video, Art of Stress-Free Productivity by David Allen, an Abraham Hicks YouTube video, a Johanna Jean White YouTube video, right?
Yep.
And then at the very end, you can put P.S. Have you checked out our latest A, B, or C? Have you checked out our new lashes? Have you checked out our new skincare? Have you checked out our new whatever? Whatever it is that you're promoting. Our latest, what does Pampered Chef have? The new, air fryer. Have you seen our latest air fryer? You know, whatever it is that you guys are promoting. P.S. And by the way, give them value. Gary Vee says this. Give value, give more value, and then ask for business. So that's just a little taste. All right, so we're good here. No questions? I don't see any questions.
Serve, serve, serve.
Do you see any questions on your side, Joe?
What's that?
Do you see any questions on your side?
I don't think so. Yes, we can. Do you hear my kids? They're like, can we go to the pool? We're going to the pool in just a second, guys. You want to come say hi? You hear them screaming? Hold on.
Oh, I know what I have. I have a $1 offer for home business owners, so we'll put that in the comments later on.
If I
We'll
get
put
this, you
that-
can too. You say hi? All right.
So we'll put
Okay.
the $1 offer. We'll put the $1 offer in the description box on YouTube. And Joe, anything else?
No, I think that was it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on here and spending time with us. The chaos, the crazy, the goodness, the value, the nuggets, everything. Make sure if you have not shared that you share so you get in on our giveaway. We are so excited to have you, and we will see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your week. Have an amazing month, and we will see you next. Mwah.
Bye, Felicia.